Reese coming to you. I believe it's day 243 of hashtag reflections. Reflections. So I come to you every evening, usually at night, sharing my reflections of the day. Today being Sunday, I am back. Whew, I got back pretty late this morning. Actually, didn't go to sleep until a little bit after 4 a.m. I flew back in from Dallas. I have to remember where I was. Flew from Baltimore to Dallas and had a extra 24 hours there due to some missed flights and got home in time, just in time to get cleaned up and communion. So that's how I started the day. I was grateful that I was able to stay up for that because it was only, what, half an hour or so of sleep I would have gotten, which didn't make sense. So I stayed up. And after communion, excuse me, I went back to sleep because I really needed it. And I'm grateful that tomorrow is Labor Day and I get to rest some more. I did some resting today. I actually slept in till almost noon. So that felt good. My body needed that rest after all that traveling. And I noticed with my mother, she needed more rest than I did. So I let her sleep in a lot longer than I did today. And so that was pretty much my day. I did make some juice today. It's some apple juice. I made it. It's called Engage Apple. I think that's what I called it. Apple Engage or something like that. So really good. It's just has a hint of ginger in it with a medley of apples. Being in Washington State, we have all kinds of apples. So I actually like oranges. So orange is my favorite color, by the way. I think I might make a juice tomorrow with oranges in it. But tomorrow will be a juicing day because I need to catch up. Since I was away, I have not been making, I didn't make juices on my trip, but I thought next time when I travel, I'll bring a mini juicer so that I can still enjoy juicing because the hotel that I was at, they did have fruit. Well, one of the hotels I was at, the last one in Dallas, had fruit. Oranges and apples. In fact, that's where I got those from. Oranges and apples. But the first hotel had bananas, and unless I was going to make a smoothie, I don't typically juice bananas, but bananas are good in smoothies. So I'll figure out which is the best route. But I definitely want to continue to keep the healthy lifestyle up even when I travel because it's so easy to slip back into those patterns of unhealthy eating, and I don't want to do that. I did a lot of walking while I was away, a lot of walking. Wow. So I think I got my steps in at the airports. I think I got my steps in picking up my luggage. So I got a lot of steps in. Get to do that when you travel. So I'm grateful I'm back. Grateful that I was able to get some rest. And while I was away, I actually did a master class. So on the 30th, which was yesterday, in fact, I did a master class on Who Am I? And so I did let you all know about it. And some of you attended and grateful for that. And I actually have an opportunity for VIP, which you get replays and you get to check out what my program is about, which is the Legacy Leader Compass, where we go from identity, communications, leadership to wealth creation and a lasting legacy to leave an inheritance for your children's children. So today's proverb, though, let's talk about that. Today's proverb is Proverbs 31, and it talks about the Proverbs 31 woman, about all the things that she does, and it talks about how her husband respects her. And one part about it I love because I'm in real estate. It talks about she buys a field, she considers it, and the fact that her husband trusts her, I love that. I actually did buy one property and I didn't tell my husband until after I purchased it, which is rare to do. It's hard to do in a state where you have community property, but I did it and I surprised him and it turned out good. Now, it could have been one of those situations where it wasn't so good, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful about that. So just wanted to share that with you. And I think I'll cut it short. So tomorrow's a holiday here in the United States. I'm not sure where you're tuning in from, but it's Labor Day, which means we are supposed to rest, I guess, from our labor. I'm not exactly sure what Labor Day we're supposed to do technically. I guess I should look that up. But I believe Labor Day is like a rest from labor, if you will. One day is quite not enough, but the Lord says to take one day of rest a week, and I do plan to do that this week, this coming week, as well as this past week. I'm catching up on the rest because of the trip. The delay that we had in Dallas, Fort Worth, I actually accidentally posted and said Denver. I guess because I was thinking I was going to fly through Denver when I saw the D on my boarding pass. I just figured it was Denver, but it was Dallas. And I ended up getting a nice t-shirt there that says, "Don't mess with Texas." Kind of funny. Anyway, I'll go ahead and close out, like I said, a little early. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Look forward to sharing with you the good news of the gospel and the reflections of my day and Proverbs of the day, which today was Proverbs 31. And I think a lot of women, including myself, aspire to be the Proverbs 31 woman, knowing that we're not perfect, but we are on a journey called life and doing life more abundantly, right? And through the Lord. So thank you all for tuning in. Peace and blessings to you all, and good night. Good night. Good night.